the Taoyuan Toastmasters Club International Speech Contest. Right now, around the world, about 25,000 other Toastmasters are in the same position as you are now. About 25 other Toastmasters will be entering their division contest. And that is the first step towards becoming the world champion of public speaking. Now, I don't know what your goals are. I don't know if you want to win the Division E contest. I don't know if you want to be the world champion of public speaking. But I know that you were in the Division E humorous speech contest. So I'm going to assume that you're a competitive person, and I'm going to assume you want to be the 2010 world champion of public speaking. And with that in mind, that's how I'm going to evaluate your speech. Now, some of the good parts about your speech is the opening. When you stood here with your apron and held the pans, you caught my attention, and I was immediately listening to what you were saying. Perhaps you could either slow down a little bit or use less words, because although you caught my attention and I was listening, I had to pay attention very carefully to keep up with what you were saying and what you were telling us. So your opening is excellent, but maybe you could either slow down or use less words so it's clearer for me to understand. Also, throughout your speech there are some very humorous parts. You get a lot of laughs from the audience. And if you don't get any laughs, you're not going to win the World Champion of Public Speaking. So you have some laughs, so you've got a pretty good chance to win the World Champion of Public Speaking. The very best part about your speech is simply you. You're nice to look at. When you're on the stage, you're easy to look at. You're confident, and your voice is easy to listen to. So the very best part about your speech is simply you standing here delivering your speech. Now, to improve, so that we can improve, also, your time control is excellent. 6 minutes 55. There's only 35 seconds you could possibly use before being disqualified. So that's very good. To improve, I think you're going to have to make your main point much clearer. The judges are always going to be asking themselves, what's his main point? What value is Johnny giving me? So you need to simplify your main point and maybe make it a simple sentence. You mentioned that your friend told you happiness exists in contentment. Maybe that can become the title of your speech and the main sentence, and you'll need to mention it at least 3 times so it's very clear what the value is, what the message is in your speech. The name cards that you wear, today you had handwritten ones and pinned them on. I suggest you print them on a computer so the ink is very clear. Perhaps you can laminate them in plastic so they're nice and hard. And instead of using a clip, you can have a piece of string so they're here, and just take it off and throw it away. And then you've got the other one underneath. It might be more convenient for you. The biggest criticism I have about your speech, the thing I didn't like the most, is when you were talking about all your Facebook friends, your colleagues, your Toastmasters friends, your friends, their friends. I'm not your Facebook friend. That's the biggest criticism I've got for your speech. Otherwise, I wish you the best of luck in the Division E contest.